Okay, so this is where we left off. I got my out situated and I need to add my in. Okay, so I'm going to grab my type tool and I'm going to go back over to here. And I'm just going to start and I got to do my in. Okay. So there's my part one, or first part of trying to play with in. Now, that's, not necessarily the greatest thing in the world. You can add more. I could group more ins. So again, if I wanted to add more, I could just hover over. When I get my move tool, hover over the word in, and right when I get to the blue line, again, I'm holding down Alt, and that little second little pointer pops up, and I'm just gonna click and drag, and let's do a handful of those. Click and drag, maybe one more. Click and drag. Okay, so it's kind of like, did that work? No. No, not out. Why is it not? Oh my God. I don't know what's going on there. That was weird. I kept getting hung up on keeping just the one. All right. So again, I'm going to play with scale. Now I have a bunch of that are all the same. So I'm going to go back to my type tool, crank this one up maybe. Maybe he gets a little bit bigger. That's 36. Maybe that's, I'm going to keep going down. 24. Now, that's kind of boring. I'll go real small. Maybe I'll make these, maybe one of these gets more dramatic. All right, and then again, I'm going to grab my move tool now. So maybe the in goes into the out. And oh, they're all in a straight line, sort of. Again, that's kind of boring. So again, with the move tool, maybe I tilt them a little bit, give them like a little bit of movement, space them out a little bit more. I'll give this guy a little nudge, and he's like right in there. Okay. I could add some more. Again, I'm trying to activate the space, break them up a little bit. Okay, maybe maybe there is one more. Maybe like one little tiny guy. I don't know why I grabbed the type tool. I'll grab it though. No, get out of there. Up here. In. And it's like really small. 7 seems good. Grab my move tool. Bring it down. Here. And I just want to tilt it a little bit. Come on. I think I gotta zoom in. There we go. I'll go the other way. And I'm just gonna bring it down so it's like that. Okay, that's like, maybe starting to get somewhere. Okay. Now with the out, I want to clip that into, so it's got to be inside, feels like it's fitting into the square. All right, so that we do in our layers panel. Okay. When we get to our layers panel, it probably looks like this. Bring this down. All right. Now I have all these rectangles. I have all these ins and outs. So the out wants to clip into the rectangle. So I'm going to guess that this is the rectangle we need to use. I'm going to just guess because it's the first one. Okay, so I click on the little circle. This gets highlighted. Like, oh yeah, okay. So I can also, use my layers panel to select. Oh, that's the next one. Next one, next one, next one. Okay, but this is the one I want. Okay, now I want to take the word out and I'm going to drag that underneath the rectangle. So I'm going to grab there, move. Okay, good. So now, um, the one thing about clipping in Illustrator is that both things need to be selected. So I'm going to click on, got to hold down Control and select both. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I was clicking over here. You got to click on the circle. Okay. Um, all right, so they're both selected. Now I'm going to go to Object and Clipping Mask, Make. All right, perfect. It clips it. But this one weird thing is that my stroke disappears. Okay? I don't know why that happens. Um, but you're going to see that it makes a clip group. All right? So, what do I need to do now? All right. I'm going to click on the rectangle and I want to, here it is, appearance. Let's talk, no, there's two. That's for the group. Okay. So this is my appearance for the square. All right, which we were playing with in the beginning. So fill is set to nothing, which is what we want, but the stroke is off. So for some reason that turns off the stroke. I'm going to click that to black and just make sure it's set to 1. All right, now it's back. Okay, little weirdness there. I don't know why the stroke always turns off when you clip it. But again, you just go back to that first appearance that we played with. Okay. You could probably do it in this new appearance box that pops up. But I'm just going to tuck that under there. Okay. So remember with this, vary the scale. Um, don't always center things. Try to play with the edges. Think about movement as well. And think about what the words are saying. Is there a way to kind of visualize what you need to get across? Okay.